Well, good early morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. It's 7 after midnight on Monday, June 9th, 2025. Hope you guys are doing well and hope you guys are getting ready to start your Monday morning. Well, the school year is officially over. The kids are out for the summer. And what better way for all the kids to spend their summer vacations right here in Florida than being with their families at Walt Disney World throughout the summer? And that's exactly where I'm going to be from Monday, July 14th through Thursday, July 17th. So there will be videos from Walt Disney World during that time. And with that in mind, I'm going to give you guys some information about the hotel I'm staying at, which is, as you can see on the screen, it's Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. And plus, I'll be giving you guys some information about all the summer events that are taking place at Walt Disney World this year. And plus, there might be a little bit of some bonus stuff along the way. So let's enjoy. So let's give you guys the information about Disney's All Star Sports Resort right now. So here we go. Disney's All Star Sports Resort is a resort that is part of the Walt Disney World Resort. It is one of 5 resorts in the value resort category, along with Disney's All Star Music Resort, Disney's All Star Movies Resort, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. All 3 All-Star resorts are located on the southern portion of the Walt Disney World property, the only portion that is located in Osceola County. The rest of Walt Disney World is located in Orange County and has a sports theme. As is characteristic of all Disney Valley resorts, the property is decorated with giant novelty items such as Surfboard Bay, the baseball-themed Grand Slam pool, and a football field, and a giant football helmet. As with the other All-Star resorts, the Miami company Arquitect Takana designed the resort. The resort has an additional building, Celebrity Hall, located in the very back of the parking lot of All-Star Sports near All-Star Music. It is used by large groups staying at the resort as a centrally located meeting spot. And there are 5 different areas around the resort. We have Surfs Up in buildings 1 and 6, Hoops Hotel in buildings 2 and 3, Center Court in buildings 4 and 5, Touchdown in buildings 7 and 10, and Home Run Hotel in buildings 8 and 9. There's also dining and shopping as well. We have the End Zone Food Court, the Grandstand Spirits Pool Bar, Sport Goofy Gifts and Sundries, and Game Point Arcade. And Disney Transportation. Disney's All-Star Resorts are connected via Disney Transport buses to the theme parks and Disney Springs. Seasonal bus transportation is also provided directly to Disney's Blizzard Beach when the water park is in operation. And also, guys, before I give you guys some information about all the summer events that are taking place at Walt Disney World this year, I want to take the time to let you know that there will be a tour video of Disney's All-Star Sports Resort any coming up once we get towards the afternoon of July 14th. So be sure to tune in for that. And there will be some videos, hopefully at a Walt Disney World theme park during that time. We might be going to Magic Kingdom, we might be going to Epcot, we might be going to Animal Kingdom, or we might be going to Hollywood Studios. But my mom did tell me over the phone yesterday that it will be a surprise. So it will be a surprise video. So stay tuned to my channel to find out which theme park I'm going to be. And I can tell you there will be videos from that surprise area. So with that in mind, let's give you guys now the information on all the summer events at Walt Disney World in summer 2025. So with that in mind, let's get going. Here we go. So this is what's coming up at the Magic Kingdom, and we're gonna learn more about this right now. So we're gonna start that off first. So let's get that thing in motion, and we'll talk more about it. This is very neato, huh? Summer at Walt Disney World coming up in July, and I will be leaving for Walt Disney World on July 14th, which is 10 days after the 4th. And we'll be celebrating the 4th of July on the morning of July 4th with our 4th of July spectacular, which we're going to be celebrating the 249th birthday of the United States of America. And there will be a special 4th of July spectacular coming up on my channel during that at that day. So there'll be more information about that coming up in the near future. So with that in mind, let's take a look at our newest parade that's coming up. Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away. Behold a dazzling nighttime parade that celebrates magical moments from Disney stories, each touched by starlight. And I can tell you right now that the new Disney Starlight Parade, will be debuting at the Magic Kingdom on July 20th. And I believe, let's see, Thursday's the 17th, so Friday's the 18th. Saturday is so Thursday's the July 17th. Friday is July 18th. Saturday's July 19th, and then I think Sunday is July 20th. Let me check my calendar to find out exactly when. That might be the case, but let me look. I think it's on a Sunday. See, Thursday's the 17th of July, Friday's the 18th, Saturday's the 19th, and then Sunday's July 20th. Yeah, it is on a Sunday. So, all right. I just need to get some information for my director backstage, who's gave me some information. So thank you very much for that. All right, but anyway, so Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away will be debuting Sunday, July 20th of this year. And there's more information about this. Dreams come alive. Find a sweet spot under the stars to watch Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away, a shimmering processional inspired by the classic Main Street Electrical Parade. It's a star-kissed constellation of Disney dreams brought to life by the magic of the Blue Fairy. Watch as enchanted moments unfold from Disney Pixar stories such as Moana, Encanto, Frozen, Peter Pan, Pinocchio, and much more. And most of all, there's another one. Peter Pan 1000. All right. Anyway, it all happens along the parade route from Frontierland to Main Street, USA. All right. Anyway, moving on here. And there'll be some more entertainment stuff coming up at Disney World in the near future. And so there's other information coming up throughout the summer at Disney World as well. And also, and yes, guys, before we wrap things up for this video, after I give you guys the other information about what's to come at Walt Disney World this summer, there's also going to be a very special bonus for those of you who have been to Disney like I did last year. So there will be some information about what's to come during Disneyland's 70th anniversary. So that's coming up after we get the information about the summer events at Disney World this year. So let's get going with Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After, which is a new stage show that's debuting at Disney World this year. So let's get our villain faces going. And no, guys, I'm not a villain. I'm just a plain old hero. And yes, guys, and it's everyone in Walt Disney World. I hope you guys are having a wonderful June so far, and I look forward to see you guys back at Disney World in July. So I cannot wait to be back at the at my all time favorite vacation destination. And actually, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After is now open, and it's located on Sunset Boulevard at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Behold, a fiendishly funny and fantastical stage show starring iconic Disney villains who are feeling unfairly treated, mischievous, or just misunderstood. Enter the realm of the magic mirror, where dozens of villains are trapped. They want the mirror to reveal the truth. Which villain has been treated the most unfairly of them all? Which villain it has been treated the most unfairly of them all? Watch as Cruella de Vil, the old codfish himself, Captain Hook, and Maleficent present their cases on stage, persuading with wicked wisdom and wisecracks. Will you be swayed by their hijinks and humor? It's a spellbinded show with movie music and a most memorable finale, where you help decide who has been treated most unfairly. And this is exactly where the event will be taking place. Let me zoom this up so you guys can see where it is. Right here is where it is. Okay, now let's go to The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, which is also now open at Disney's Hollywood Studios. How far are we doing on the video? Doing good? Okay, we're 13 minutes in. Okay, good, perfect. Thanks. Okay. All right, here we go. More information on this. All right, here we go. The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, now open, which is a entertainment show located in Animation Courtyard in Disney's Hollywood Studios. We live an enchanting story in this dazzling theatrical production inspired by the animated classic, The Little Mermaid. A mermaid fairy tale. Watch as Ariel follows her dreams to be part of the human world. This Little Mermaid's adventure is brimming with familiar moments like encounters with King Triton and Ursula with stirring scenes. Throughout, Ariel's journey gets swept away by moving musical numbers like Part of Your World, Under the Sea, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Kiss the Girl, and more. This fantastic tale is enhanced with stunning set pieces and cutting-edge effects that capture Ariel's imagination and emotions. It's in that same area where Voyage of the Little Mermaid took place. So with that in mind, now we're gonna give you guys some other fun stuff that is taking place this year at Walt Disney World. So let's get that out of the way. Summer at Walt Disney World. Okay, here we go. We're all right, so we are good on time. All right, so here we go. Okay. Okay, where were we? Summer Walt Disney World. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what we have this summer at Walt Disney World. We have a Big Top Bash and Galactic Blast in the Magic Kingdom Park. Discover cool kids summer fun in the Magic Kingdom Park only this summer. Big Top Bash at Storybook Circus. Play and have fun at the Big Top. Join the DJ Ringmaster for a summertime dance party, pop-up silliness, and Pluto with kid-friendly midway style games with even more hands-on activities inside Big Top souvenirs. And there's also Galactic Blast at Tomorrowland. Oh, something just popped up out of my mind. Let me get that popped up again. There we go. All right. Anyway, Galactic Blast Tomorrowland grouped to Out of This World tunes during a space-inspired DJ dance party at Rocket Tower Plaza stage, with surprise appearances by none other than our mischievous friend Stitch. Enjoy a cool spot in Merchant of Venus with indoor crafts inspired by the new Disney and Pixar film Elio. All right. Now let's get animated at Animation Courtyard. Let's pop that up. And there's Mickey himself in his roadster racing outfit. Discover cool kids summer fun at Disney's Hollywood Studios only this summer. Get animated at Animation Courtyard. Join the fun as Animation Courtyard comes alive with energetic performances by a magician and jump rope performers. Get animated with games and crafts and conquer an imaginary obstacle course and interactive fun with characters. Play along with Mickey, beloved Disney Junior friends, and more at an indoor DJ dance party. And we also have a Goopy Core at Communicore Hall in Epcot. All right, and there's Goopy himself with a couple of kids. All right, so discover cool kids summer fun at Epcot only this summer. Goofy Core at Communicore Hall. Enjoy the ultimate summer party as Goofy takes over Communicore Hall with the DJ playing fun tunes as the little ones join in activity in interactive games with a Goofy twist. Of course, like Loopy Limbo and Parachutes and Pipsqueaks. Okay, and there's also adventure all around the park in Disney's Animal Kingdom. And there's Timon and Rafiki with the young kid and his dad. Discover cool kids summer at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park only this summer. All around adventure all around the park. Explore new nature-based adventures with favorite Disney characters and hands-on activities, earning a limited-time Wilderness Explorers badge. Then celebrate your day with the Dino Institute intern at a celebration sing-along at Discovery Island, creating one-of-a-kind songs highlighting all the creatures, real and mythical, you spotted around the park. Okay. And let's see, there's other information as well. Okay, so let's now let's get some other information, things to do. Let's take a look at the places to stay, like at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. If we can find it here. let's see what we have here. Right, resort hotels. Amy said, "Guys, I'll take you where I want to be." Hopefully, there's some information. Hopefully, there's some information about the pool. About the pool. The pool. Hours at All Star Sports, and there hopefully there is something different about it. So give me just a second. I'll take it where I need to be. Okay, the thing's loading up. Okay. Let's get more information about All Star Sports. There we go. Disney's All Star Sports. Let's see if there's any information about that. And we'll get all the information about what's to come at Disneyland during its 70th anniversary celebration immediately after that. Man, we're over 22 minutes into this video. Jeez. Okay, let's get the All-Star Sports section in motion. Give me just a second, guys, and I'll take it where I need to be. Right. Pools at Disney's All-Star Sports. That's the one I want. So what do we have here for the pools at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort? Let's take a look. Hopefully there's nothing changed as far as the thing goes. Okay. Okay, so here we go. From January 2026 till late April 2026, the Surfboard Bay Pool and the Kiddie Pool at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort will be closed for maintenance. During this time, the Grand Slam Leisure Pool at Disney's All-Star Sports will continue to be available. Additionally, guests are welcome to use the other pools throughout all Disney's All-Star Resorts, including the Calypso Pool, Piano Pool, and Kiddie Pool at Disney's All-Star Music Resort, and the Fantasia Pool, Duck Pond Pool, and the Kiddie Pool at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort. Okay. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so that's all the stuff for the pools at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. And now the moment we've been waiting for. To everyone in Disneyland, it is your turn now. It's time for to get all the information from on Disneyland's 70th anniversary. And there it is, guys. The Disneyland 70th anniversary logo right in the top left corner. Very nice logo, huh? All right, so let's see what we got here. Nothing has popped up yet. Things to do. Events and tours. Okay. All right, there's a Disneyland anniversary ticket offer, and we don't need to worry about that right now. Oh, here we go. It's loading now. Okay. Hopefully, I'm on the correct link. All right, again, guys, give me just a second. I'll take you where I need to be. Okay. There it is. Disneyland Resort's 70th celebration. All right, this is the one I want. Here we go. Click. All right, click on that link. Okay. Okay, so let's get all right, so let's see. Just announced, explore recent announcements below. More exciting details are coming soon, so check back for updates, okay? Okay, so here we go. We got a Paint the Night Parade. Witness the grand return of this nighttime parade, illuminating Disneyland Park with brilliant colors and lights. A Wondrous Journeys nighttime show. Behold a spirited show that honors the legacy of Disney animated classics with fireworks on select nights. Okay. Tapestry of Happiness projection show. Watch as happy Disneyland memories come to life in this animated mosaic on the facade of It's a Small World. The Celebrate Happy Cavalcade. Join Mickey Mouse and his pals as they get the party started in festive new outfits. You may even spot Duffy and Shelley May. New additions to It's a Small World. Look for Miguel and Dante from Coco as you sail past Mexico in this whimsical voyage. That's at the Disneyland Park. Now let's go to Disney California Adventure Park and check out some 70th anniversary celebrations there. World of Color Happiness nighttime show. Be wild by a new show inspired by Walt Disney's words. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. I'll be giving you guys the actual quote from that in just a few moments. Actually, before we get to the rest of the before we get to the rest of the 70th anniversary celebration festivities, what Walt said about it, I'm going to give you guys the actual quote from that. And let me pop this up here. And this was the actual quote that Walt Disney spoke when Disneyland opened in 1955. Pop this up here. This is from libquotes.com. Okay, here we go. This is what it reads. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relive fun. Let me rephrase it. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here you may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. So again, for those who are just joining us today, let me repeat the quote that Disneyland spoke at when Disneyland first opened in 1955. Walt Disney, that is. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. And now, with that in mind, let's get back to the other fun stuff at Disney California Adventure Park for the 70th anniversary. We already talked about the World of Color Happiness nighttime show. Then we got Better Together, a Pixar Palace celebration parade. And I was actually there to experience it last year, and now those who are going in 2025 can experience it as well. Join us for the return of this daytime parade featuring dynamic, colorful floats and up to 30 Pixar characters. Celebrate happy at Carthay Circle Theta. Take in celebratory sights and sounds with musical and shimmering lights on and around the theater's facade. And there's also some new additions to Toy Story Mania. Aim for a score worth celebrating. Find 70th inspired targets throughout this midway challenge. There's also some festive moments and memories as well. A story of celebration, 70th anniversary guided tour at Disneyland Resort. Explore 70 years of celebrations during an enchanted tour in Disneyland Park. Fun with Magic Band Plus. During the celebration, enjoy new Magic Band Plus interactions inspired by original Disneyland attractions and new Disney PhotoPass lenses. Add a happy touch to your photos and videos with 70th celebration themed special effects. Dine and be dazzled. World of Color dessert party. Spring your day at a dessert party with a reserved viewing area for the World of Color Happiness Show. Better Together, a Pixar Palace celebration parade dessert party. Treat yourself to Pixar-themed sweets and reserved viewing for a lively parade full of Pixar pals. Paint the Night dining package. Savor a delicious lunch at Plaza Inn, then enjoy a reserved viewing for a shimmering parade. Wanderer's Journeys dining package. Enjoy tasty snacks and treats and views of a stunning nighttime show with fireworks on select nights. And Donald's Tales of Adventure Dinner Buffet. Indulge in a campfire-style barbecue buffet at Storytellers Cafe and meet some favorite Disney pals. Shop the celebration. Unlock surprises, including a trading pin with this key available for purchase. And new merchandise collections. Gear up with celebratory apparel, accessories, and more, and you can find details on the Disney Parks blog. Okay. Now let's go back to and before we get to our other fun stuff here, let me stop the screen. Present the screen, share screen. Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. Okay, present that. And also give you all the other information about all the other resorts we have here, including All-Star Music. Okay, we got that in motion. Let's get to more information about Disney's All-Star Music Resort, and we'll get to more on that in a moment. Here we go. Disney's All-Star Music Resort is a resort that is part of the Walt Disney World Resort, and it is one of 5 resorts in the value resort category. We already know what the other resorts are. The resort is located on the southern portion of the Walt Disney World Resort property near Disney's Animal Kingdom. And Disney's All-Star Music Resort is a 1,604-room hotel featuring giant icons that pay homage to classic music genres, including Broadway show tunes, calypso, country, jazz, and rock and roll. It was the first Disney Valley resort to feature family suites. As a characteristic with all Disney Valley resorts, the resort features a music theme with giant novelty items such as guitars, trumpets, and drums. The resort is designated as part of the Florida Green Lodging Program. The groundbreaking for the All-Star Resort complex was in November of 1992. The architect of the resort was from Aquatica in Miami. All-Star Music was the second All-Star resort to open after Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. Calypso was the first building to open on November 22nd of 1994, and Broadway was the last to open on February 17th of 1995. The resort opened on November 22nd of 1994. All right, so we got the areas. We got Calypso in buildings 1 and 10, Jazz Inn in buildings 2 and 9, Rock Inn in buildings 3 and 4, Country Fair in buildings 5 and 6, and Broadway Hotel in buildings 7 and 8. And the dining, we have the Intermission Food Court, Singing Spirits Pool Bar, Maestro Mickey's, which is the store, and Notable Arcade. And we all know that all the Disney Resort, all sorts of resorts are connected via bus. The various theme parks and activities located throughout the resort complex. Now let's get to more on All-Star Movies. Disney's All-Star Movies Resort is a resort hotel located in the Walt Disney World Resort. It is one of 5 Disney resorts in the value category. The resort is located on the southern portion of the Walt Disney World property and has a Disney movie theme. Like all Disney value resorts, the property is decorated with giant Disney film icons such as the Fantasia Pool, a Mighty Ducks themed Duck Pond Pool, Herbie the Love Bug, and puppies from 101 Dalmatians, and some of the residents of Andy's Room from Toy Story. Like the other value resorts, all the All-Star Movies, it has a large food court and poolside bar. Most rooms are available with 2 queen beds. A limited number of rooms with king-size beds are also available. Disabled accessible rooms are available irons, ironing boards, and mini refrigerators and hair dryers, and in-room safes are in each room. The groundbreaking for the All-Star Resort Complex was in November 1992. We already know where the art came from. All-Star Movies was the third All-Star Resort to open after Disney's All-Star Sports Resort and Disney's All-Star Music Resort. 101 Dalmatians and Mighty Ducks were the first buildings to open on January 15th of 1999. Fantasia and Love Bug opened in March of 1999, and Toy Story was the last to open in April of 1999. The resort opened on January 15th of 1999. So the areas, we have 101 Dalmatians in buildings 1 and 4, the Mighty Ducks in buildings 2 and 3, Fantasia in buildings 5 and 8, the Love Bug in buildings 6 and 7, and Toy Story in buildings 9 and 10. Dining and shopping, we have World Premiere Food Court, Silver Screen Spirits Bar, Donald's Double Feature Store, and Rio Fun Arcade. And we know about the Disney Transportation. So let's go to Disney's Pop Century Resort, which I gave you guys a tour of in December 2023. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Disney's Pop Century Resort is a resort located at the Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Opened on December 14th, 2003. It is the 4th value-priced resort in the complex, following Disney's All-Star Music, All-Star Movies, and All-Star Sports resorts in the 1990s. The resort is themed around 20th century American pop culture. Original plans anticipated in the creation of both the legendary years and the classic years to divide the property by the first and second halves of the century, respectively. However, the former section was not finished after reduced tourism in the aftermath of the September 11th attacks and redeveloped as a 5th value-priced resort, Disney's Art of Animation Resort in 2012. Background: after achieving international success with existing accommodations, Walt Disney Parks and Resorts began construction of the first value-priced resorts at the Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. The 3 resort complex opened during the 1990s, consisting Disney's All-Star Movies, All-Star Music, and All-Star Sports resorts. The properties proved themselves as successful investments, leading to the development of a 4th value-priced resort in 1999. The resort was originally planned to open in December 2001, though the opening was eventually delayed to March 2002. It was delayed once more before accepting reservations on April 22, 2003. And opening on December 14th, 2003. The original plans for the resort included a second phase of units themed to the legendary years, which would have included 1900 to 1940s themed buildings. These ruins would have resided across the section. Construction for both phases were started at the same time, but after the September 11th attacks, Disney scaled back to the hotel due to the reduction in tourism. The classic years section opened in 2003 while the legendary years lobby building to be called Legendary Hall, plus several of its buildings were left uncompleted. Initially, the complete resort was to have an additional 2,880 rooms on the legendary side, configured with identically to the classic side. The parking lot for the expansion was completed during the entire phase of construction and occasionally was used as overflow parking for the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex. On May 12th, 2010, Disney Parks announced plans to complete the remaining section of the resort as a separate value-priced resort known as Disney's Art of Animation Resort. It is based on 4 Disney and Pixar's most popular films: The Little Mermaid, The Lion King, Finding Nemo, and Cars. However, to distinguish it from Pop Century, the hotel has 1,120 suites designed for up to 6 people. The remaining 864 rooms are standard value resort size. The addition of suites was based on positive guest responses after a number of hotel rooms at Disney's All-Star Music Resort were combined to form larger accommodations. Construction resumed in the summer of 2010, and the resort opened in May 2012. In 2017, Disney's Pop Century Resort began a massive refurbishment which included the addition of queen-size beds, one of which is a Murphy-style bed, hard surface floors, and a small refrigerator. That process was complete in the summer of 2018. Property. Each themed area features motel-style buildings adorned with larger-than-life phrases and iconic and iconic iconography of the decade being represented. The resort has 2,880 rooms in 10 separate buildings, 3 pool areas, and 1 central building named Classic Hall that houses the front desk, gift shop, arcade, and food court. The buildings are 4-story versions of the 3-story All-Star Resort buildings. When the Legendary Years buildings were first being built, a bridge named the Generation Gap Bridge was constructed to connect both parts of Pop Century and made them accessible to each other. The bridge today connects Pop Century to the Finding Nemo section of the Art of Animation Resort. This bridge contains a terminal for the Disney Skyliner area gondola system. Theming. In the Classic Years section of the resort, each area is themed with a specific decade and giant items related to that decade. This was originally one of 2 planned construction phases for the resort, but has become the only complete area of the resort due to the scaling back of the project. So here they are, the 1950s, the bowling pin staircases, Lady and the Tramp statue, 45 RPM records, transistor radio, jukebox, and bowling pin pool. 1950s, yo-yo staircases, hippie flowers including the flower-shaped hippy dippy pool, peace symbol, Baloo statue with Mowgli, Play-Doh, Goofy with surfboard statue in front of the red 1964 Chevy Corvette Stingray coupe, previously part of a water playground. 1970s, 8-track tape staircases, disco dancing, foosball setup, 4-story tall big wheel, Mickey Mouse phone, mood ring, 2 twister play areas. The 1980s, Rubik's Cube staircases, Roger Rabbit statue, a giant Walkman, Mr. Potato Head, Michael Jackson, Pac-Man, and computer pools shared with the 90s. The 1990s, cell phone staircases, a giant laptop, giant flop disk and computer keyboard, rollerblades, hip-hop dance, and computer pool shared with the 80s. Disney Transport buses provide scheduled service between the resort, hotel, and the theme parks, water parks, and Disney Springs. The Disney Skyliner can also be used to travel between Pop Century Resort and both Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios. The resort has laundry facilities and babysitting options available, and as of April 2012, refrigerators and internet access are also complimentary. The hotel has several shopping and dining locations, including the following: Everything Pop Shopping and Dining, and is both the food court and the gift shop for the resort. The gift shop has products based on the 1950s through the 1990s, as well as Disney merchandise. The food court has David's specialty shops, Mom's Kitchen, Grill Shop, Pizza Shop, and the sandwiches, soups, and salad shop. This is the only resort in Walt Disney World that serves tie-dyed cheesecake, a Pop Century favorite. The Disney dining plan can be used to purchase quick service meals. Grab and Go Market is located in the back of Everything Pop and offers foods that can be carried into the theme park, such as water, muffins, and sandwiches. Pell's Pool Bar is a bar located near the Hippy Tippy Pool in the 1960s themed area, near the Classic Hall lobby. Alcoholic beverages such as beer, sangria, and cocktails may be purchased at the bar. All right, so now we're going to go to Disney's Art of Animation Resort, which is the last of the 5 value-priced resort hotels. Disney's Art of Animation Resort is a resort within Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. It is located where construction of the unfinished hall of Disney's Pop Century Resort was started, but later abandoned after the September 11th attacks. It is considered a value resort. The resort was the first to be built in the complex in over 7 years and the 5th in the value price category, along with the 3 All-Star Resorts and Pop Century Resort. Family Suites opened on May 31st of 2012, and Standard Rooms opened on September 15th of 2012. Originally, the land of the art of the Animation Resort occupies was formerly home to the Epcot Center Archlight Flight Park, and was planned to be the second phase of Disney's Pop Century Resort. As originally designed, the resort would have two sections: the Legendary Years section, and theming from the decades through 1900 and through 1940, and the Classic Years section with theming from the decades through 1950 to 1990. In the middle of the two sections would be Hourglass Lake, with the connection across the narrow center part of the lake called the Generation Gap Bridge. Each section would have one main hall building and 10 guest room buildings with 2,880 rooms, giving the resort a grand total of 5,760 rooms. Construction on both phases started in 1999, and by 2002, construction had been started on the second phase, the Legendary Years, with 3 buildings: the main hall, along with the guest room buildings 7 and 8, at least partially completed. However, tourism suffered after the September 11th attacks, and Disney decided to halt further construction of the second phase. The first phase, the Classic Year section, was completed and opened in 2003. At that time, Disney said that they would defer the completion of the second phase until 2007. However, the 3 buildings stood abandoned for nearly a decade. Disney experimented in October 2005 with converting some of the rooms at the All-Star Music Resort into 2-room suites, giving families a lower-cost option to stay in the same room. Reports at the time indicated that if the test was successful, Disney would develop the second phase of Pop Century as an all-suite resort. In January 2010, Disney began preparing the site, and in May of 2010, it announced they would be developed as the Art of Animation Resort. The plans called for 7 buildings to be developed with a focus of family suites, reached by hotel-style interior hallways. However, the 2 buildings that were already built as a motel-style individual rooms will remain and be joined by a 3rd building in the same style, creating the Little Mermaid area. Construction began in the summer of 2010, and the Art of Animation began its phase opening on May 31st, 2012, and continued through September 15th, 2012. A station for the Disney Skyliner, a gondola lift system, was built on the Generation Gap Bridge between the Art of Animation and Pop Century resorts and opened on September 29, 2019. The Skyliner offers hotel guests access to the Epcot and Hollywood Studios theme parks and the Boardwalk Shopping District. Theming. The resort is designed with families in mind. It features 4 of Disney's popular character themes: Cars, Finding Nemo, The Lion King, and The Little Mermaid. Much like the other Disney Valley resorts, giant versions of various items are built around the hotel on each of the 10 wings, such as a 35-foot model of King Triton. In total, there are 1,984 rooms, of which 1,120 are family suites capable of housing up to 6 people, featuring living rooms and bedrooms. The remaining 864 sport the standard value layout. The resort has a total of 10 buildings, as well as 3 themed pools. The Big Blue Pool, with an area of 11,859 square feet, is currently the largest swimming pool at the Walt Disney World Resort. Finding Nemo. This is the first area of the resort, which opened on May 31st of 2012. It is themed with the ocean setting featured in the film, with underwater plant and animal decorations throughout the buildings. Cars, the second section of the resort, which opened on June 18th of 2012. It is themed like the Cozy Common Motel featured in the film. Resort buildings are themed with the movie's characters. The Lion King. The third section of the resort opened on August 10th of 2012. It is themed with a natural setting similar to that found in the savannah. The Little Mermaid, the fourth and final section of the resort, which opened on September 15th of 2012. Themed with 600 cutout objects on resort balconies. This section of the resort has exterior walkways, where the other sections are having close interior walkways between the rooms. Dining and shopping. Landscape of Flavors, a food court selling American cuisine and deli-style market items. It is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and seats 606 people. The Drop-Off Pool Bar, a quick serve kiosk serving alcoholic drinks and snacks. Open midday to late evening. Pizza delivery. Pizza, sandwiches, salad, dessert, and beverages are available in the evening for delivery to guest rooms. And Ink and Paint Shop, a gift shop that offers a range of items from souvenirs to art of animation themed clothing. The store also has a grocery section that sells snacks, liquor, drinks, and sundries. Incidents. On July 14th of 2015, a 3-year-old boy was found at the bottom of the resort pool and after becoming separated from his parents. Officials with the Orange County Sheriff's Office reported that the child was later pronounced dead at an area hospital. Very sad. But still, Disney's Art of Animation Resort is by far one of the greatest hotels I've stayed at. And I was there for a family reunion in 2017, and boy, I was there just about, I think, 2 years after the incident of that 3-year-old boy took place. But anyway, we're almost 1 hour into the video already. Man, this has been quite the information. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed all the information about the summer events at Walt Disney World and at Disneyland. The information on Disney's All-Star Sports Resort and the other 4 value price hotels. And again, guys, I'll be coming to guys from Walt Disney World from July on my channel from July 14th to the 17th. So be sure to tune in. And also, as he said, there will be some videos from a surprise theme park. My mom did tell me that there was going to be a surprise theme park that will be going at that time. So stay tuned to my channel for that information. But other than that, hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves on this early Monday morning, and I hope to see you guys in the next video coming soon. Catch you later, everybody.